All right, we are back, my friends. Nope. Shoot. Just trying to adjust my mic and I messed everything up. Alright. Toon. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Bubbles! Ulysses. And Squeak. Squeak is my favorite. Alright, we have the tea room to do now. Shall we buy some things, though, and clean some stuff before we go off to the tea room? What can we buy? We can buy a guitar. We could buy a side table. We can clean those. Dang it. Ah! Clicking on too many things. Washer equipment. Can we buy a new washer? Oh, we have enough to buy a Prime Vista. And to get most of the extensions. Specialized novel that can be fine-tuned to the precise pressure desired relative to its area of effect. Extended long extension, extra long extension. Oh, we won't be able to get most of these, actually. Let's get that, and then we'll get the short extension. We'll get those. And then wash your cosmetics. Can't get anything there. Okay. Let's just buy the furniture. Alright, let us clean the table. Beautiful. Clean this table. Probably... We need to get this nice and clean and not too dirty. And then we gotta figure out a place for it, you know? Then we gotta figure out a place for it. So what's the point of this? Like, this nozzle? Like, does it do anything extra special other than, like, make a spin? I'm a little confused on, like, what makes this really all that special compared to other nozzles. Someone could let me know, like, what the difference is and why you would, and what situations you would use that for. That'd be great. Cause, like, I'm a little confused on why you would need that nozzle. Would it just be so you can not have to go back and forth like I'm doing? I don't know, but even then, you still have to do that, so I don't know. I guess it is technically covering more stuff, but I don't know. I can't really tell the difference. No, wasn't letting me do it there. Dang. See, it's not like letting me place it. Okay, there we go. I just don't like how I don't really care for this this aspect. I like the cleaning, of course. I just don't really care for the designing aspect. It doesn't feel very good, in my opinion, but I don't know. I feel like that's something that they need to work on if they really want to make this stand out. It's a fun idea, but find it more of a hindrance than anything. There we go. I'll put you here. Nope. Okay. Because they just don't do a good job of indicating where things can go and stuff. If there was like a grid or something that we could line things up on, and that would be cool, but... Anyways. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the tea room. Teapot tea room. Let's go. Isn't it astonishing how the universe works? We just finished our annual karmic mud flinging workshop, and we're looking at our wonderful tea room covered up top to bottom when my assistant asked if it would ever be clean again. I laughed and said, of course it will. And at that exact moment, a flyer of a power washing company blew into the courtyard and stuck itself to the wall. Whilst the mud made that one unreadable, it reminded me that we already had our number from Harper. Your number from Harper. Who had a great time at our workshop. Nice. Mud flinging like crazy. Got a mud fling. I want to be part of a mud flinging contest thing. Workshop. You telling me I can fling mud for free? I'll do it. Wait, I can just go outside and fling mud. What do I need to go to a workshop for? Never mind. That was stupid. I'm dumb. I just gotta go make mud. But it's the quality of the mud, you know? It's the quality of the mud. It's the companionship. It can't be mud flinging if you're doing it alone. Then you're just being an asshole when you fling it at people. You know? Do you really want to be an asshole? I mean, the answer for me is yes. Yes, indubitably. Indubitably. I don't even know if I use that word right. In the right context. Let's make things a little bit easier. Beautiful. All right. Let's go crazy. Okay, maybe it is doing a lot more. Okay, it is doing a lot more, so maybe it is better. I take it back, y'all. It is better. At least for this particular situation here. It's doing the same amount, actually. You know what? I don't know. I take it back again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's better. Let me know. Let me know, YouTube folk, when you watch this in the future. In the next 10 years, whenever this gets posted. If any YouTube folk stumble upon this video. Okay, I think I got everything here. Everything over, and this one's done. Very nice. Our next one is here. Cover everything, as always. Cover everything with the soapy poo. Gotta sud this place up. Suddy. Gotta sud this place up. Y'all, I've been getting a lot of cat's eye videos, and like they're fine. The dances are good, I guess, and the songs are catchy because they do get stuck in your brain space. And for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what any of those songs are about. I think it's the millennial brain in me, where I'm struggling to connect with it. But cat's eye seems cool. I can see why they're popular. Why people like them. If you don't know what Cat's Eye is, it's a music group. But are they popular for their songs, or are they popular for their dances? That's the question I have. Like, do people like them because of their songs, or because of the dances that go with the songs? Or do they go hand in hand? Oh no. Alright, that's done. Why? My camera's just not like center. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. I'll have to figure out a better sitting arrangement later. Chair still needs to be done. Oh, is it underneath? Yeah. There you go. Cushion. There we go. All right. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my god, there's gnomes everywhere. Hello, buddy. Get down. We're gonna start with the ball up here and work our way around. Ew. Beautiful. Oh, nope. Not beautiful. We have to do that. Alright. Now it can be beautiful. And I know I don't really have to, like, set the place up. I just like setting it up, you know? It was gratifying. Good sleepy. The game's too relaxing. This always happens when I play this game. I mean, it always happens on my morning streams. But morning streams are always making me sleepy. I just want to crawl back into bed and cuddle with my pups. Yeah. What do you got? Hey, Wishy. What do you get? The Tea of Tranquility. You're down here. You're down at the tea. Here you're down at the. How's it looking? Wasn't so tranquil yesterday. I can tell you. I don't need to know any information, man. Please stop. Please stop texting me. Ah. I fell down. Ugh. Of course I fell down again. Of course I fell down again. Why wouldn't I fall down again? I messed that up completely. The downside I will say with this is that it looks almost too blocky, pixely when you have the soap on everything. You know? Almost looks too pixely. I know, I'm just pointing that at wasting water. Sorry. These are nicer. I'm glad they added some of these tools and stuff too, though. Like these lifts and everything. From the first game didn't have them. Makes the things a little bit easier. Move around. Nice options, you know. I think it should be a case, though, where you buy them, you know? You level up and you buy them. I don't know, that's probably too complicated or something, but having them all at once seems kind of ludicrous, but what do I know? I know nothing, I'm Jon Snow. Because them just handing it to you at the beginning just seems kind of cheap. Make us work for it, you know? I think we're good here. Yeah. Jesus, wake up! You gotta wake up. It's the morning. You should be so sleepy. Think about all the cleaning you can do. Think about all the cleaning, Jesus. It'll be glorious. All the cleaning. It'll be glorious cleaning for days. Our glorious purpose of cleaning is here for you. Glorious purpose of cleaning. Gosh darn it, I wish I would wake up, man. I don't know why I don't know why I've been so tired like every morning the last couple weeks now. I'm getting an ample amount of sleep at night, and it's just for some reason my body wants to take naps during like post 10 o'clock. My body just wants to take naps. Hate it. Hate it. It is not because I don't like taking naps, because I actually like being lazy and taking naps. It's just I want to be awake and alert, you know? Chronic fatigue sucks. And of course, people just want to be like, oh, you're just being lazy. Chronic fatigue is not a real thing. It's a real thing, let me tell you. Makes life miserable sometimes. Still not. Can I, like, put this up over... Did I miss a spot, Dex? I don't think I did, okay? I don't need you coming in here critiquing my cleaning, okay? How dare you? I don't see you over here cleaning. How dare you, Dex? How dare you? Oh, you're just like my father. And I hate my father, which means I hate you. Good morning. I also don't hate my dad. I love my dad. My dad and I fight a lot, but that's mainly because we have very different ideologies in terms of political views. Outside of that, he's great. Well, good morning, Dex. How you doing? How's your morning been so far? How was that, what was that visual novel you were playing last night? It looked cool. It looked really cool. How'd you feel about it? Okay, got that. Oh my god, this teacup's the worst. Too many curves, you know? Too many curves. I don't like it. That's not something I would normally say, too many curves. I prefer a lot of curves. On my men and my women. Morning, it's been fine. It was called Scarlet Hollow. I'm enjoying it a lot. The art is cool. There are a lot of different dialogue choices, and the traits you pick feel to make a tangible difference in your playthrough. Nice. Yeah, it looked cool. The glimpses I kept seeing of it. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends. I was playing Phasmophobia and Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends last night, so I was occasionally looking over and watching your stream. Whenever they were taking forever with their freaking shopping in Baldur's Gate. Ugh. I don't know why it takes people so long to shop. But they do mention actual companies and franchises in the game, like one character straight up has a Sailor Moon shirt, so I'm curious if they got the license for those. You know, I mean, it's, it's a murky area, just do it and apologize later. I don't think that works in this context. I don't think that works with IP, but, just do it and then apologize later. If someone brings it up, Again, that's not how that works in IP, but... you might be able to get away with it. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I'm assuming they must have, if they have been sued, but yeah. I mean, how long has the game been out? Is it a relatively new game, or is it a... Is Sailor Moon... Has copyright stuff on Sailor Moon kind of lapsed, maybe? How long has Sailor Moon been around for? It has been around since like the 80s, right? Or is it a 90s thing? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about Sailor Moon. I know it exists. I remember hearing about it a lot, like in high school and middle school and elementary and stuff. But like I don't think I've ever watched the Sailor Moon thing. It's been in early access since 2021, from what I can see. Okay. Huh. The game. I might check the game out. I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't. Beyond like watching it on your stream, if you keep playing it on stream, I probably won't ever actually buy it myself. I have other things. I have other things on my priority list. I have JRPGs I need to go buy. But maybe one day, Maybe one day. Oh, I'm gonna play through what they have, and I have 2 other similar style horror games I'm gonna play through as well. Nice. Ugh. Sorry, stretching. Gotta wake up my body somehow. This game is just too relaxing, Just the ASMR stuff of the sounds just puts me to sleep, Just puts me to sleep. Puts me straight to sleep. It's true. You got any big horror plans? Do you have any big Halloween plans, Dex? Any crazy? You gonna hand out candy? You gonna go to any Halloween parties? Are you gonna say F those kids and terrorize the kids? I'm not doing nothing on Halloween. Nothing. Not handing out candy. Not gonna go to a party. I ain't doing nothing. I don't want to do anything with anybody, no ways. The wife is going back home that weekend, so it'll just be me, so I'll probably stream and play games with people. Nice. Nice. It'll be Halloween, you know, so... Play some horror games, play some Phasmophobia. Conquer the world, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing on Halloween. Yeah, I get the day off because Halloween lands on Nevada Day this year. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Is that a special holiday for you people in that awful desert state? My sister lives in Nevada. What the hell am I going on about, man? I'm being too mean. My sister lives there, which means it's awful. Last Friday of every October is Nevada Day, and then we get the day off. Yeah. One day I'll go out there and visit that awful state because I'm visiting my sister. One day. I don't know when. It'll happen one day, though. To be fair, though, it's leaps and bounds better than Arkansas. Arkansas sucks. But at least Arkansas is not a desert. What? Alright, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself, Dex. I gotta prioritize my sister first, okay? I haven't actually seen my sister in person, and I think it's been almost a decade since I've actually seen my sister in person. My sister and I talk a lot, but actually being in the same room, it's been almost a decade. No! Dex, if I see you, we're spending 24 hours together. We're sleeping in the same bed. We're holding hands. We're going on dates. It'll be a whole thing, Dex, okay? Calm down. We're doing a whole day together. I'm planning it out now. You've made me mad. That's what happens when I get mad. I start planning dates with people for no reason. I threaten people with a date. When I get no. But yeah, it'll actually. I mean, I actually am planning to go out that way. I have like. All my IRL friends and stuff live out that way. They either live in California or Oregon, Nevada. I don't think anybody lives in Arizona anymore. But like pretty much all my IRL friends live out that way, so it's like everybody I know in real life and stuff, they all They've all moved out that way. Those darn liberals. Those woke people trying to get out of the South. Horrible. Horrible people. All of them. Those dang radical left. I know. How dare they? How dare they want to live in better areas where life just is better? Ugh, you know. Granted, Nevada's not too much better than Arkansas, but you know. Who wants to live in a desert? Nobody. Freaks out there. At least Arkansas has the Ozarks. Ozarks are beautiful. I could do without the humidity yeah, you have Tahoe. But like Tahoe, you split Tahoe with California though. That's the thing. You know? And because you split Tahoe with California, it makes the California side better, you know? I'm sorry. By virtue of being California. Sorry. I actually don't know anything about Tahoe, so I've never been. So I don't actually know which side would be better. Is there a system where you're like, no, this side's better than this side? Is there like a war? It's funny because you know exactly where Nevada ends and California begins because the casinos end and there's no past that point. Nice. That's actually pretty funny. Ah! What was that noise? Sounded like a freaking mosquito flying in my ear. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When you tip me over and pour me out. I don't remember the rest of the song. I don't even know if those are their actual lyrics to that stupid freaking song. Lullaby. Is it a lullaby? What is that? No, you can easily go between California and Nevada. I just view it as one place. Like, people really only ask over there if you're going the south part or north part or incline. Other than that, the border doesn't get brought up much. Dang! I was hoping there was going to be, like, freaking wars between the different sides. Elitism. We're from the California side, so we're so much better than you. You guys are freaking backwards barbarians over there. That hurt. But if there is, I've never heard of it, but a bunch of rich retirees do live up there, so I guess we could have poor versus the rich. I mean, you have the poor versus the rich no matter where you go. Even here in Arkansas. Arkansas rich is like nowhere close to being like rich though. Arkansas rich means you're still paying rent when you go live in California. Like, you get a scenic backdrop to the war in Tahoe. Yeah. Again, Arkansas has the Ozarks. Ozarks are beautiful. The Ozarks are split between Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri, though. So you still got the Oklahoma side of it. God, Oklahoma's the worst. I hate Oklahoma. There's nothing good about Oklahoma at all. One of those states that probably could just disappear for everybody and nobody would ever care. You only been around the west side? Yeah. I have been all over except the northeast. I have not been past New York. So anything past New York I haven't been to. I'm not sure if I've been to Pennsylvania. I can't remember if I've ever been to Pennsylvania. I don't have a memory of Pennsylvania, so I'm going to say no, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I've also never been to Rhode Island. I've never been to Rhode Island. I think that's past New York, though. Is Rhode Island below or above New York? I can't remember. But, like, Vermont, Maine, that whole area, I have never been to any of those states. And then I don't believe I've ever been to North Carolina either. And West Virginia. West Virginia and North Carolina, I don't think I've ever been to. Doop, doop, doop. Been to South Carolina. Been to Georgia. Regrettably, I've been to Florida because I have family in Florida. But I've driven through Alabama, and I've driven through Mississippi. What? I know, I suck at geography, especially with the east part of the U.S. There's a state, Delaware. I don't think I've ever been to Delaware. I always forget that Delaware is a freaking state. I always forget about Delaware. It's like, who lives in Delaware? Who? I don't think I've ever met a person from Delaware. I don't even know if that place is real, you know? It's a government conspiracy, right? Like, is it even a real place? I don't know. I just don't know.